Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Heading on over to our combine so we can start harvesting our beautiful canola. Our combine not looking so beautiful. It looks like it needs a good wash, but it's gonna have to wait. Why wash it before you harvest it, right? I mean, there's reasons why you could, but we're not going to. Anyway, it's the class tractor in the Northern Plateau. Yeah, he's planting down the oats. We need some oats. And actually, from what I'm seeing already, before I head on any further, I think maybe I will go fix the header. The header seems like it's on a little bit of the slow side. So let's go ahead and fix that so we can just get this crop done just a little bit quicker. And then we'll probably get the John Deere, because the John Deere is over here. The John Deere will spread down some manure after we get done with the field. This is back right in here. I'm not going to fix the harvester itself, but hopefully by being in here, that's enough to get the header into the trigger. Does it? Does it? No, 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 it won't. How about if I back it in until I like clip the wall? Is that going to be close enough? It is. Yeah, it's pretty down there. And for $600, yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Alright, because we were only harvesting like at 9 miles an hour, and this should be able to harvest at 12, I do believe, so that's quite a bit of an increase. So yeah, the manure spreader is already over here. And we'll be taking the manure from the cows, I do believe. And once the cows run out of manure, then we'll go ahead and take it from the pigs if I need to. I'd rather not, because that manure over there, I'm kind of leaving for the greenhouses and the, I almost said winery, that's the vineyard. We'll see how it goes. I think I got more than enough manure to go ahead and take care of these fields. The question is, what do I want to replant here? Yeah, that is a really good question, isn't it? I could do barley, and the reason why I'm thinking barley is because the bakery has been sitting kind of idle for a while. So why not throw down some barley that I can bring to the bakery and produce some bread? Because the Upper Plateau is going to be all oats, so I really don't have nothing to bring to the bakery for a while, and that my factory is just sitting there doing nothing. So I think we're going to go ahead and place barley down here. Then I'll get some straw. I don't need any straw. At least I don't think I really need any at the moment. But we'll see what happens. I got a few days to figure that out. I mean, we've got to plant the barley and take care of the fields before we harvest it anyways. But we'll figure out what to do with the straw later on. Anywho, yeah, the morning's pretty much going to basically be harvest these 3 fields here, which shouldn't take us too long. We'll get the John Deere, like I said, going, spreading some manure down, while I take some time going up to the Upper Plateau once in a while and take the class tractor. We may go ahead and seed a couple of those fields up there by ourselves, and I need to bring the Fendt tractor over to go ahead and plant the barley down over here. So yeah, I got to move some things around, move some implements around, but I think the first thing we are going to do, like I said, is just go ahead and harvest the rest of this field here, and then we'll get the other equipment up and going.
Stars driving down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Alright, send Frank off on his own to harvest rest of these fields today by himself. I was thinking, like I said, the John Deere should be fertilizing down here. No, the John Deere needs to be weeding. But what we are going to do, because it's down here, see if I can, there it is, the T8 is here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, I did smooth out some more land around here and prep for building the pond slash river, if you will, but now it's getting to be a little bit smoother in here. Nice transition from the house over to the horse stable. Like I said, the rest of the trees in the back, I don't know if we're going to cut those or not. You can still see we got these logs sitting here. Probably will sell some of those today. Yeah, I'm going to slowly like deforest the whole area here, I think, at some point. Little by little. When I get some free time, I'll just take the tree harvester, cut some down. Or I'll just take, once we get the pond and river in it and it looks somewhat decent, maybe what I'll do is I'll take the tree harvester back to the upper plateau, deforest that whole land, sell all the logs, and replant and then resell the land because, yeah, I still haven't checked to see if there's a place up there. You know, I was thinking about doing wood chips or something. I haven't had a chance to look into that at all. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to just harvest the trees and then bring them all the way down to the sawmill down here to sell, or do wood chips. I haven't figured it out yet. It's only been like 20 minutes since I recorded the last episode, so I haven't had any chance to do anything like that. Alright, so you are going to hook up to this. And we're going to put you on a worker. I'm going to make sure this is on the cow barn. Refill slurry. No, manure. What? Why does this keep changing? That should be, slurry should be on the hog barn. That keeps changing by itself. Why? I don't know. So the manure, how much cows do the manure have? I think it's how much manure do the cows have. 287, that should be plenty to do these fields down here today, I do believe. And the working width of this is a certain width. I don't know. Let's try hiring Frankie Jr. maybe to come over here and go ahead and spread the manure. That looks like it's wide enough for sure. I think he got me a little bit there, but that's fine. Yeah, it looks all good there. All freshly manured. And now I'm going to grab the John Deere. Now I am going to have to change the tires back on the John Deere back to narrows. So it doesn't matter usually for the worker, because the worker, when they're working the field or the crops, they can't destroy the crops for some reason. I guess that's fine, but we will switch the tires out because that's what you're supposed to do. So we're going to take these balloon tires off here. I will hook up to the weeder to begin with. I said hook up to the weeder. I think I may have parked the spreader a little bit too close. Now the one thing with the John Deere, seems like every time I customize the John Deere, I got to redo the front weight on it. And I don't know why that is, but it is. So make sure customize, and boom, goes right down to the smallest weight. But it changes the tires without me asking it to already. Where are my double narrows? There they are. There they are. Make sure it costs me nothing. Yep. All right, good to go. Thank you. And I just got to make sure I hook up the weeder back up to it. Redo my course play settings. And I'm going to bring this guy on over to the cotton and sugar beet field. He's going to get to weeding. I'm going to grab the Fendt tractor, grab our seed roll, and we'll come back and we'll start seeding some barley down this field. I mean, the T8 should be far enough ahead. And yeah, I do miss some crops here because I should probably flatten the ground here. That's where the road used to go through there, separate those fields. I don't want to flatten it out yet until I got to spread some... Oh, wait. Ooh. I just said before I spread some lime down. Do these fields need anything? Yeah, they do. They need lime. All right, well, it can spread manure down. Then we'll spread the lime. And then we'll go ahead and plant. So... Well, yeah, I guess I can't see just yet. And I told myself at one point, I said, I think these fields are going to need lime. They do. Let me get the John Deere up and going. Let me bring the Fendt back over here. Take a quick trip up to the upper plateau and get the class tractor seeding another field with some oats in it. And we'll start taking care of these fields down here properly and hopefully not miss any steps. Well, one thing I need to do with the Fendt tractor before I do anything else, and hopefully there's not a car coming over this bridge at the moment. Looking out. Need to stop at the store. I'm going to buy some DEF fuel. We are kind of some need of it. I think I can go a while more, but not going to bother chancing it. But I am going to drop off the Seadrill in here just because I could have some issues. There is a contract for Field 33 right in front of us for cultivating, but I don't feel like in the mood to bring the case tractor over just yet and cultivate it. I don't want to say it's only $7,000, but that's what the job would pay. So zigzag around here. Quickly get the store. I think it's in pallets. Yes, it is. 50 liters. We'll go ahead and buy that. Yes. And I should just be able to pull right up to it. I don't know how much this tractor takes, but it might take all of it. It pretty much did. It got me up to 74% DEF fuel in there, so we are fine for a while. I don't know what would happen if you run out of DEF fuel. I don't know if it just acts the same as it would if it ran out of regular fuel. Don't know. So what are my plans for now? That's the question, right? I think we'll put the Fendt tractor on the Seadrill. You will stay here for a bit. I think we will grab the T8 because the T8 is done spreading manure here. And since Frank is not done harvesting the other field yet, so this guy cannot spread manure on the other field, we will go grab the Breedle and we'll start spreading some lime in this field. And then the Fendt can follow up behind us at some point and start planting some barley. Does that sound like a plan to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Actually, it looks like Frank is almost done harvesting said field over there. So we'll have to take care of him in just a second as well. We'll have to unload him into the trailer. And if I remember correctly, the price of canola really sucks right now, so we'll probably just put it into storage and wait for a better pricing day. Right now, the price on everything that we have that we want to sell, not so good. And you know what? I know originally said I was going to put this guy on spreading some lime, but I think he can go right ahead. And Frank Jr. can just go ahead and spread the manure down because why not? Let me hop into the harvester. This could be a little tricky. Make sure I'm on the brake. I may damage some crops. I don't think I did. And we will finish harvesting this field because I got to unload him into the trailer anyways before I set him off to the other field. So yeah, I think the price of canola is not good enough, so we'll go ahead and store that. And then we'll take the Fendt tractor and then we'll start spreading some lime down before we seed it, I guess. Running out of tractors once again. I did move the class tractor around. I did a little seeding up there because sometimes you have to do the smaller fields up there so the worker doesn't get stuck trying to turn around and hitting a tree or whatnot. I do hire workers up there. I don't use course play. Hired workers seem to get the fields mostly done. Course play can miss like little corners and tidbits here and there. So, and on this map here, I do pay my course play workers. So it doesn't matter if I hire a worker or a course play worker. Either way, they're getting paid. It looks like I should be able to fit the entire field into the combine, which is nice. I do kind of miss this combine on Hazard County only because the capacity. Was harvesting some fields. If you're watching that series, we do have the class Lexian harvester, and I mean that's nice capacity, 18,000 liters. But man, those fields are huge compared to here, and man, it seems like I'm really unloading like every 10 seconds. It seems like I can't make a trip to the silo and come back, and before you get back, it's like, hey, your combine's full. It's like, already? Alright, so I'm not going to be able to unload all the way into here, but we'll unload most of it. And now let's go ahead and get him working, even though I'm not fully unloaded. And I do need a bigger trailer on Hazard County as well, but I do have some plans for that, hopefully sometime soon. I thought about using what I want to use on Hazard County on here, and I said, nope. Nope, we'll keep it separate. Alright, let's get this, let's tell Frank to get back to harvesting these crops over here. Yeah, so we're almost there to $40 million on the loan. I don't think we'll get there by the end of this in-game day. Unless something drastically changes here. I just don't have... I mean, we got a lot of sugar. I probably got maybe 100 and... what do I usually get? Like maybe 70,000 per... So I got like $140,000 worth of sugar sitting over there. We got tons of silage, but the price of silage is not good either. We got tons of eggs and tons of wool to set the pricing on everything. It's not the greatest. I think when it comes time to sell the eggs, though, that will be... I don't know how much eggs we got, but I'm going to guess we got like at least $300,000 worth of eggs. If the price is, you know, right around $1,800 per. Oh, now that this came to me that because I'm unloading one of Alien Jim's silos, I think his map Sussex Farms may have been shipped off to Giants for testing. Don't hold me to that, but I know there's some YouTubers that have the pre-release for, and they're testing it out and showing it off a little bit. So if you're like Alien Jim's maps and you like Sussex Farm from 17, it's near. But usually what happens is the first time you send it off for testing, Giants always find something wrong with it, it seems like. So probably like three or 4 weeks off, maybe, be my guess. But don't hold me to any dates on that. What was I getting ready to do? Oh yeah, the Fendt tractor. Let's go grab that burrito that we used not long ago, and we'll put some snow down. We'll make it look like it snowed here today by throwing some lime down everywhere. Oh, I was probably going to check the class tractor in the upper plateau. But that's not a big deal. Those fields are kind of small. It doesn't take them long to seed those. So if I kind of forget, I'll do those in between episodes or something. I know I said I'd go up there and seed a little bit, but I kind of forgot these fields over here might need some lime. Kind of glad I caught that before we went too far. At least the burrito's nice and washed. I might as well fill it up while I'm over there. But I think I'll get this field done first. I'll let Frank Jr. turn around here. While he's doing that, let me just see how we're doing. Yeah, manure 249. Hog barn. I think that's German for cows. I don't know. But at least he's taking it from there. Interest rate. How are we doing on interest? Oh yeah, down to $113,000 a night. Yeah. So I still think sticking with 120 grand before we go to bed at night should cover what we need to cover. All right. So actually, what we're going to do here, and it's been a while since I actually used GPS. Point A. Point B, auto range. I'm overshooting a little bit, but you know what? That is good enough for me. Alt X and turn it on. Perfect. So one layer of fertilization down. We got the lime down, so all we need to do now is plant our barley down. And the field is good to go. Actually, I'm glad I made it wider because my fields don't quite line up, it seems like. Who did that? That's off just a tad. I mean, it's close enough, right? I mean, who's really checking out my fields that tight? I mean, it looks like it's lined up from one side to the whatever. Yeah. Let's get this field limed. Then I'll top him off. Maybe get him on a worker for the other field at some point. And yeah, and then maybe we'll head up and grab the class tractor and seed a couple fields. So we're kind of covering all of our bases. I could seed a field down here, but that would take a while. So yeah, let me get this field limed, and then I'll see you in just a moment by shifting around some more tractors, and I think we'll go head up and grab the class tractor and seed a field up there. Well, looks like I'm going to miss this a little bit of a strip of the edge of the field, but I'm going to call that good enough. I mean, I'm going to waste more money trying to cover up that little spot than what I'll earn back on that field if I were to cover it in some lime, so it's all good. Yeah, I'll hire a worker for the next field, and I need to go unload Frankie over there. His combine is just about full, so I need to go help him out so he doesn't get too cranky today. You don't want a cranky Frankie, that's all I gotta say. Yep, I know I'm near the edge of the field. I did top off the spreader as well. Let's see, I don't need GPS anymore, hopefully. And somewhere like right about there should be good. Yeah, I'm overshooting this a little bit, but it's all fine. Where are we? Oh, good. So the combine, the pipe is going to be on the correct side for us finally. Let's hopefully I just get to him before he gets full, because he gave me the message a while ago that he was 80% full. So I hope to get to him and start unloading him before he gets full and comes to a complete stop. It's funny, when it's course play, I want them to stop, because they usually, course play is going around corners of a field. It's kind of hard to follow a harvester around the corner of a field, but when you got a long straightaway like this, it's not bad at all. And for as fast as this combine unloads, we should be unloaded by the time we get down to the other end. And he should be able to finish this field all by himself with no restrictions and problems on the combine getting too full. But it seems like it's going to be a good harvest. Let's see, we had 90,000 liters put into the silo already, and I'm expecting probably another 90,000. Almost said another 190. I was trying to add 90 together in my head at the same time to say for a total of 180. And yeah, well, you know what I'm getting at? It does remind me now that I remember looking at the BGA. I think I said I was going to... See, this is one thing with a hired worker. Like, he was unloading me, and if I just were to leave my truck and trailer here, he would just sit there. I need to move. Yeah, feeding the cows is something I was going to get to at some point today. Maybe in the future. Where are we here? Class tractor. Yep. Upper plateau. Always looks good when you just finish seeding a field or look at a field that's been seeded. Looks so crisp and clean. Let's go ahead and make this one nice, crisp and clean here. Lower that down. And not going to use GPS at all because I am an expert, so I don't need GPS. It'll be a little messy, but yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be all fine. I probably, after I get done with this field, maybe I should top it off with seed and fertilizer because we're over here at the main farm. I don't want to get them up to field number 3 and start seeding that and then run out and have to drive all, well, I want to say all the way back down here, but you get my point. But yeah, I need to look for a good wood chipper, I think is what I need. Not the one that we've been using to cut up stumps and things and stuff down at the house. There was one in 17 that was really good. It was like a placeable, and I think it's sold directly right to the sawmill. So like when you did wood chips, it would just, you know, sell right. I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking for a good wood chipper because I think that's what we need to do at the tree farm up here. I think that's kind of my plan. But then again, as we know, my plans, I never stick to them for the most part anyways. I don't want to go over that edge. So yeah, I feel pretty good with the decision of putting barley down in the lower plateau just because we can get the bakery up and running. Planting oats all up here is a good idea just to get a stockpile going because we got, what, 34 horses now? So, yeah, I think 16 horses over 10 days require 64,000 liters. So, basically, I would need 128,000 liters to feed our horses every 10 days. And we don't have that in storage right now. So, I just rather get a good crop going of oats, harvest those, and we should be good for a while on the horses and oats. Then I can kind of stick to putting... I don't need wheat for a while either. So yeah, it's just going to be like barley to feed our bakery, and then we can keep selling bread. Yeah, I'm not sure how the people in town like the idea because, I mean, they got their own bakery, but the bakery is buying my bread and selling my bread maybe? I don't know. That's the way I look at it anyways. Yeah, I'm still getting a little excited about that loan. We're not that far away from that $40 million mark. Just got to wait for the prices to be right before I go ahead and sell nothing. I'm not going to go sell things just to get below 40 million. I mean, if I wait and get a better price at $300 per 1,000 liters more is so much when you got as many eggs or wool or whatever it might be sitting around.
Turn up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun goes down. No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go. Just feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back. Keep on going and relax tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Apparently, I'm not the only one finishing up jobs on fields. I got like 3 other workers that have finished jobs as well. And I did miss a little bit of a strip over there, which we're going to take care of right now before I head back to the farm. Top off the seed drill, and before I head them on over to field number, I guess, 3 or 4 I could do. It doesn't really matter which corner I go to. But they all need oats in them. There we go. Let's fold that up. Open up the container, and we'll go top this off before I set them off to do some more work. But I will head on down to the lower plateau and get some of my workers squared away and see what needs to be done because I don't know who workers C and D and all those people actually are. Seeds, yeah, let's spend a little bit more cash. Actually, a lot more cash. Yeah, so I do need to find a way to make a little bit of cash today, but I think some of the logs we got, I can go ahead and sell those. I will make some more cash on the solar panels, and I'll just say replaceables. It'd be easier if I just say placeables. I mean, I guess the sugar pricing, eggs are dropping. Wool is going up. I would like to see $800 there. That would be nice. Price at the silage to the barn is now going up. It's up to 153. Get up near 200 and I'll be satisfied. Sugar, 883 is not bad. And what about the meat? The meat is not at $1,000 yet either. So the pricing is starting to look a little bit better. The bakery doesn't matter. What else do I got? Oh, canola. I guess we just put a whole bunch of canola away. 650 and rising. If that gets up to 800, maybe. And let's see, 200,000 liters of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just something that we're going to have to look at later on near the end of the day and see how the pricing is going. So who's done work? Well, everyone. Appears everyone's done work. I tell you what, you're going to need lime. So before I get you off and going, I think we'll go ahead and start spreading the manure down. That way I got one more free tractor. Maybe the T8 will get to seeding some of the barley down here in the afternoon hours. Probably in the afternoon hours. I'm kind of thinking we get back over there and put in that pond and start running a river. I'll see how that goes. I've never done... I mean, I've put in ponds before, but as trying to make a river and all that, we'll just have to see how that goes. I mean, it's going to be kind of interesting, I think. I will look for a wood chipper for the upper plateau. Actually, let me grab the harvester here. Easier. And actually, you're not going to be able to empty that all into the trailer. You're going to fill it. And I don't think I left myself enough room to get on this side. So, tell you what, we're going to just unload it this way and just try to get everything out of the way so little Frankie can keep spreading the manure. But yeah, we're going to have these 3 fields down here. We got them all harvested. Now we just got to turn them around. 2 of the fields are pretty much set with lime and fertilizer. And once the T8 gets done fertilizing this field, I think he'll grab the seed drill and start putting down said barley so we can get our bakery up and going at some point. I'll tell you what, I'll bring this back over here and start moving some stuff out of the way, and I got to get the class tractor, finish seeding the upper plateau. I got 2 more fields to go. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one. Man, I got a lot of stuff to move around.